Man, the feds just did a major sweep on the free band game, and it feel like they just getting started. But they start is a big start, a big head start. 21 keys of that fit off the street, 380K, additional 4K in casino pocket, a Blick money counter, the shit that you zip up food with, that machine.
Federal agents say 2 men are now in custody after a suspected fentanyl distribution operation was uncovered in Forest Park. Investigators say the operation was run out of an Airbnb that a federal task force raided late last week. Agents showed reporters what they say is 21 kilos of fentanyl recovered from inside the rental home. They also displayed $380,000 in cash they say was seized, along with another $3,000 found on a man who tried to run. Officials say the arrests are part of a larger federal push to track down the sources behind the region's drug pipeline. The suspects are Rico DeVille Bryce and David Esteban Montillo Diaz. Both are expected to go before a federal grand jury for formal charges.
Man, casino fucked up. He fucked up, man. This was the wrong shipment to get caught up in. And this right here can get you an L. 21 keys? That's enough to knock down at least 10 million people. 21 keys, they probably gonna say that's a street value of about 6 million, 7 million, depending on what a key of fit going for right now. About 6 million, 5 million, between 5 and 7 million, depending. But yeah, man, they said they caught casino in Forest Park. That's over there in Clayton County. That PD, the feds, they didn't came together and got a search warrant for the spot for the Airbnb. I'm guessing, but I ain't sure. That must be the house where they package up everything. And they kept going back to that Airbnb. It ain't like they used this one, then they used that one. They kept using this one because for them to get a search warrant and y'all still be there. So you get the search warrant, you apply for it days before. Sometimes it could be the same day, but it'll take all day. I don't think that was the case. Now y'all been moving out that crib, bagging up. The feds been on y'all. It could be an informant in this situation, and the feds been on them. The feds been on free band. From Young Scooter to all of them, Paper Trail 550. They all got trafficking charges. Paper Trail getting locked up with the gas. Young Scooter got trafficking charges. Hey Blacker, he caught charges. Their whole crew didn't get money, been doing their thing. Rollo was around at a point. You know, he been doing his thing. So ain't no way the feds ain't been watching him. This is why Future always kept a distance from the hood and Kirkwood. In the beginning of his career, he was in them traps or in the hood with them. But once he rose up to be the Future that he is today, he never went back to the hood like that. Only to shoot a video or some crazy event. But he wasn't in a trap with FBG Bash and Paper Trail and Casino and Scooter and all the other free band members and shit like that. That's really like Zone 6 Kirkwood. He always kept that distance. But it ain't a rocket science. Everybody knew free bands been doing their thing. And they had a long run. Free bands had a long run. And they did real good as far as like keeping their business off the internet. There's not a lot of free band information on the internet. Bloggers don't really cover free bands. The casinos, it really wasn't nobody covering, especially their street side. None of their wars, none of that there. So they did good as far as like the bloggers and on the internet. But it's only a matter of time with the street shit, format or the feds just watching y'all. See, with Casino, he did try the rap thing and it did do okay in the beginning, but being lazy, not really caring about being a rapper, never wanted to be a rapper. He just seen the opportunity, like I could just jump on these tracks and I'm hard. It's gonna go because Future is scooting him. Yeah, but nigga really lazy. Nigga like this right here. That's why Future distant himself. The money that Future get him, yeah, just flip it. Yeah, just flip it. They stay in the hood. They don't really want to get a job or learn a skill set in the music business and get the bag that way when you can get 10 bricks, 15 keys, 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds. This on a fentanyl shipment. We ain't talking about with the gas. They could be getting 5,000 pounds of the gas or the soft or the pill, all that. You think they only fucking with fentanyl? Nah, nah. That's one shipment. So nigga be playing with 5 to 10, 15 million. Dirty money, street money. Or they'll put their money together. They saying Casino had 80K in cash in the designer bag. The other 300,000, they tied that 80K to Casino. He had another 4K in his pocket because when they came, he ran out the side of the door and they got him like that. The other dude took off. They got him too. But I think that 300K was in like kind of like shoe boxes and shit like that. It looked like street money. But that's the thing though. You would get pills and different narcotics from rappers and you'll think that shit pure and straight, but the whole time it's fentanyl too. You see what I'm saying? Like you would think, imagine if Casino serve you, or he ain't finna do all that hand in hand, or maybe he that gutter, but you getting your whoever you copping from, they cop from Casino and them. You'll think because it come from free band, you'll think it's straight. It ain't none of that bullshit like the pills, but the whole time it's still fit. The dog food mixed with fit, the pill mixed with fit, the everything except the gas. Sometimes the cartel remix it. But y'all gotta understand though, like how hard it is to give up that phone that bring in millions of dollars, all the customers, all the plugs, to give all that up and you're not the star, to be up under him and try to learn how to get features for the artist, try to learn how to book shows, try to learn how to engineer, try to learn how to do these different things in the music business, and the money hit different. You're gonna take a loss. You're gonna take a loss in money, and you're gonna take a loss in how you feel as a man, as a gangster. You coming from running the block, controlling them, controlling them. Now you waking up every morning getting features for him. It's not like you don't want to do it because it's him, but how it make you feel as a man, like you're a runner, more so like a do boy type. You going to get him clothes, you're gonna get him features, you're gonna book in his shows, you're doing this and that, everything for him, for him, for him. And you gotta take less money. So that's a lot to give up. How you feel as a gangster, how you feel as a man, how you losing money, losing your clientele. It's not that you don't believe Future gonna be a superstar. He already that. Or it's not because he Future and you was big dog. It ain't written out. It's just how it make you feel. And you lazy. And you already in love with your hood. You love everything about Kirkwood. Plus, you done been around these rap niggas and they ain't what you used to. You nigga fake as hell. They ain't really like that. They lame. They whole. Like, you just can't catch their vibe. So be faking their face, smiling their face, got a fake kicker with them. Nigga ain't with all that though. You'd rather hang with junkies. You could be in mansions, high rises, but you'd rather be in traps. You're more comfortable. You like to laugh more. You just feel complete right there. Even though when you leave about that trap, you leave from around the J's and everybody, you jumping in double R's and Maybachs and cars like that. but you still like being right there. You like smoking right there. You like getting money right there. You just like right there. And everything that's around that or come with that. You like that. So that's what you're gonna tell yourself to make you more lazier to that hustle, to that new life. And you didn't work so hard, you didn't build this empire that you got in the streets, this clientele. So to get all that up and you really hate everything about the rap game except when you get paid, you got so lazy you don't even want to be a rapper no more. First time you started off, you was doing your thing extra, dilla, major songs and all of that, but I thought, wow, man, you don't get the proper feedback, the push, you ain't got the drive. Yeah, you could try to go meet Hector, you go get them 50 bricks, but you ain't got to try to go in the studio every day. Now, if some money involved, you'll go to the studio. Juice Man was like that. Like, you got to understand, when it comes to real street niggas getting a lot of money in the streets, you got to, it have to be money involved for these guys to have a drive. You got OJ the Juice Man, he come in, he already got everything, Walker and them trying to get Frenchie and Woody Key, all of them, they trying to get these things that OJ the Juice Man already got for a new artist, period. He already got Ashanti's on the Cadillac, Ashanti's on the Hummer. Back then, it really wasn't 4Gs. It was Ashanti's and rims like that around the Gucci Man them time when they was in their prime. He already got 2 or 3 cars. He already got the Rolex and the Jacobs and 2 or 3 chains and all the Coogee outfits, and designer belts, and smoking perk every day, Kush, everything. He already having an artist that's going gold type of lifestyle. So his drive ain't the same. That's why Juice Man went on a lot of songs because he didn't have a drive to be. Yeah, he did a lot of songs for like his own mixtapes, but there was a lot of Gucci Man songs he wasn't on because he didn't have a drive to be in the studio all day, every day, and his phone doing numbers, man. So you can have records in rotation. The fans can be telling you the one, but you still nah. Why you think Rollo ain't give it up to the Feds game? He still was trapping. It's hard to turn down themselves, man. Sometimes it's hard because when you a superstar like Future, it's harder to get him features, and you will think in your head to get him features, to get him promo, to get him book him shows and stuff. Because now the book Future shows now, you got to talk to Live Nation, people like that. So your speech got to be together. You got to know more stuff. You ain't going to the regular club like that no more. The nigga charging 200,000 per feature. So the average nigga who got 20,000, 15,000, you ain't going to them no more. Now you talking to other artists, other labels. So now you gotta have your words together. You gotta present yourself right. You gotta be in the rooms. Versus if you working for Boosie, he taking 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 40,000, 30,000. The type of money that scammers got, promoters got, street niggas got, niggas who working a job got, truck driver got, they can come up with 10, 15,000. So it's easier to get a bag. You done made him 40K today, he give you 10 out the 40. But you don't like selling one key and you got 30,000, 40,000, and you make him 40 and he only give you 10. How that make you feel as a man? It's legit money, but it don't make you feel good. Like you feel like so you'll support him, you'll repost his stuff, you free band, you'll ride for him, you'll go to jail for him, whatever. But you don't really want to do that. So you'll take your chances in the trap, even though you're 40 plus years old. You done had so many years, 10 summers. You done had the Charlotte Low, 10 summers, no fumbles, birth niggas, like mama. Yeah, you done had the 10 summers, no fumbles. But you still going. You want 20 summers, no fumbles. You probably didn't have that close to that, and not 20. You probably didn't have it close to how long Future been on. Still ain't enough. So yeah, Future love you, big brother, little brother, whatever. But understand y'all can't mess up this. So y'all be over there, I'm over here. When it's time to click, we gonna click, but keep me away from all this shit there, cause when it go down, it's gonna go down. So nigga choose, like, because being around Future, being around Lil Baby, being around Dirk, whoever, you know you gotta work 10 times as harder to get that lifestyle that you've been around, that you see with him. You want that, but you don't want to put in the work. You don't got the talent, you don't got the gift, and you lazy. But you can get off 20 keys though, or that fit. You can get off 50 bricks. You can get off 1,000 P's. You can get off 1,000 pills. You can do that. You can run the street shit. It was enough time for Casino to do his thing in the streets and to get about the game. But it's too much money. It's too deep in it, he feel. He done seen all these niggas catch charges. PB Long Way, this one and that one. He done seen a lot of artists catch trafficking charges. Free bands have to understand their time was coming, because the Fed's gonna look at the videos and everything and be like, what does he do? What does he do? They already know y'all really doing y'all thing in the street when y'all recording bass when y'all was in the trap. It ain't no studio in there. Y'all just in there. Come on now. We already know y'all in the street. If you're not up under Future 24/7, you still in the hood. Getting all that little money. You ain't finna let no other crew come in and get all that money. It's too much money. I want to shop with you just because you free band, just because you Future brother. If I'm working with 80K, I'm buying a couple of keys of the fit, couple, probably like 200 pounds of the gas, this and that. I want to shop with you just because the affiliation that you tied with. I know y'all always gonna have me something. It'll never go drive. I got a connect like y'all. And then you be up on the Future and this artist, you'll meet more plugs and more plugs, you meet Cali plugs. Yeah, pretty much come to you. It'd be so easy to find plugs ever since y'all took off of this rap shit now. Y'all doing shows, promoters be knowing plugs. So all this networking. Yeah. Now Casino and them, they didn't really do a lot of stunting. Yeah, they had the double R's and all that stuff. But you can pretty much say, Future gave me this. You could be like, Future gave me this. Because it ain't too much. It's not like it's not believable. Okay, the double R. Okay, this jury. They're not overboard with it. It ain't Lamborghini out there. Just a crazy rich lifestyle. And they really stayed off the internet. But they don't stop the informants. They don't stop the feds watching. They knowing, getting information. Junkies telling all type of shit. Y'all don't look like y'all not slanging. Y'all look like it. Y'all just low key on the internet. But when you dig the shit that's on the internet, y'all in the trap houses, the stuff y'all say, the stuff y'all, yeah, you can tell. But most of these rappers, they crew, them niggas, yeah, still doing their thing. It's not no money in rap like that. So if the main artist, if you, it was a rapper that said he do 24 million streams a month and he only get 100K off the streams. He do 24 million a month. I forgot who said that. So they really only making money off shit they showing up for, shows, features. So if you're an artist that's way up under him, if you're a D plus, C minus, C type grade artist, you're not really seeing a lot of money off music. You more popular, but the money, you could be really popular, but only still getting 7K a show, 8K a show, 10K a show, 5K a show. You can have $1 million worth of jewelry on, all the cars like Future got, but you still only get 8K a show. Versus your nigga calling your phone, he been blowing your phone. You doing a show for 7K, but a nigga, you got 10 missed calls and one 50,000, one 100,000. Nigga wanted to spend 250,000. Nigga got, you look at your phone, you got over 200,000 worth of missed calls, but you getting this 7,000, 8,000, and you got to spend 300,000 to get the 8,000. You got to spend 500,000 to get 12,000 to show. So how many trap niggas, or they got plugs and a lot of clientele? How many want to risk all that, like take their stash and dump it into this rap game, and they only getting 5K a show, 10K a show? You know how much money Rollo had to spend to get 7K a show, 8K a show? He had to spend $1 million. Jewelry, Lamborghinis, Hellcats. Come on, man. Double R's. Just to get all that money he had to spend with Future, just to get 5K, 7K a show. Then you got to do it again and again and again. Then you push this record, they want $250,000, at least $250,000, because you got artists like Nicki Minaj spending 2 or 3 million on the record. You spending, so how your record gonna get past hers when she's spending 2 or 3 million per record, and you only spending 100,000 or 200,000 on your record? But you could have took that same 200,000 and gave it to the plug and got you some keys, got you some buckets of pounds and a whole bunch of shit. Flip that. So yeah, the niggas ain't trying to do all this shit. And then you gotta work way harder. Studio all day, interview. You don't like to do none of that. Don't want to be in the studio all day. Don't want to do no interviews. Don't want to be fake with all these fake rappers and celebrities smelling on. These real street niggas don't want to do that. So what they gonna do? When an artist like Future or whoever top dog, they give them 30K for being loyal or being around, 20K here, 50K there, 100K for their birthday, whatever. They take that, flip it, take their own money that they're making, they put it together, put all that shit. Yeah. So the artists like Future, they dissing themselves. Yeah, they'll let the Casino come around, do a show. He go on tour. Y'all come on tour. He do that. Yeah. Because they'll have their little members and shit that'll keep the shit going. Or it'll be moments where it's dry, ain't nothing going on. But Casino and them don't be with Future the whole tour. So say Future in Atlanta, they'll pop up at that one. Future in other cities outside of Atlanta, pop up there, maybe the state or two next over, then they'll fly back and get right back to it. But Future not gonna place himself in them traps and Kirkwood all the time in the hood. Nah. Nah. Because when situations like this happen, Future don't want motherfuckers saying Future behind all this. Like he's supplying all this. Like he the reason why they can afford 21 keys and this and that. That's what they're gonna say. But if you never seen, or we rarely see Future around Casino, around the trap, around all these niggas who really getting it in, you can't really say that. You could be like, that's Future brother. But it ain't like Casino ain't never stack up his own paper. He was an artist. He was on songs that Future had that's hit records like Karate Chop. You know what I'm saying? He was on that. So he had songs where he could do shows. So he'll pick up 5K here, 8K there, 7K there, promo, features. So how couldn't he have 300,000 of his own money and just kept flipping it? In 2-3 years that he was hot in Atlanta and around the South, how couldn't he stack up money where he could buy his own shipment? So it'll be bloggers that try to tie Future name into this. The only thing that you can say is that's Future brother, but you can't be like Future is the reason why they getting this, or nah, you can't really say that because these niggas had their own motion. If Scooter got caught with 20 keys, Scooter was getting 15, 20,000 a show though.
There's been plenty of times when Scooter been in the house and it's
20 bricks, 50 bricks, 3,000 pounds, 5,000 pounds, all that shit there. And he could have got a life sentence, 100 years, all of them. But, It could have been shit in the house when he died. That's why he was running like that. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Because it ain't no real money for everybody in this rap shit. So yeah. Sometimes the artists, the soldiers will be around the artists because they don't got no hustle. It ain't easy to be a Rollo if you're a bundle up rapper or a casino or a scooter, or it's not easy, or a juice man. Because you gotta have hustle, you gotta have damn near kingpin type of trades, skills. You gotta know how to manage a crew, how to send shit off, make sure this shit come right, how to dodge the feds, how to make sure everybody's straight, all type of shit that come with being a kingpin. Versus you little dirt and you got a team full of steppers. That's easy. Give them a gun, tell them to do it. That's easy. You ain't gotta have no skill set except pulling the trigger and not snitching when you get caught. And try not to get caught as far as like being on camera, showing your face, shit like that. Still can get locked up, still can lose your life and all of that, but it don't take no real brains to be a stepper. But to work your way up from 1 gram all the way to 20 keys to fit, or 4 or 5,000 pounds or even more. Yeah. And maintain it year after year after year after year. But you see, like Black Zach, he just got locked up. Same shit. Bruh, even if you're a rapper that got motion a little bit, you still may have to, you know, buy a couple bricks here and there, buy, same thing with Faded Wap. Because it's not enough to feed a whole team. You got 20, 30 guys, 10, 15 guys, and man, you can't just feed them niggas off your shows and features. You need all that money for your lifestyle and your females like that. So what helps you if you got a team full of trappers versus steppers? Because money can buy shooters, money can buy soldiers, but money can't buy trappers. Mm-mm. Yeah, so man, it's how many rappers looking at this right here and they doing their thing. They like, damn, boy, this shit. They busting rappers left and right. If it ain't slinging iron, it's traffic. Believe me, it ain't too many artists, entourages where it ain't steppers and trappers in there. And everybody just 100% legit. Oh, what they gonna say with Future? He sacrificed his brother. He knew his brother was in there. It was his time to get him something or sacrifice him. You gonna run that play? That's the only thing you really can say with Future. So man, yeah, Future goddamn shook up about this because I can't say he ain't the ringleader of this, but I ain't gonna just say that. They had the court documents had to say that he had to get charged because I don't think he the ringleader of this. I think niggas doing their own thing. Like that's what they wanted to do. He gave the opportunity to be a rapper, showed niggas the way, jumped on niggas mixtapes, and you know how many songs he did with Casino and all the other free men. They lazy. They don't want to do that. Nigga used to having shoe boxes full of hundreds of thousands of dollars, 50K here, 50. Turn around and take 3 or 4K for a feature thing, and gotta fly over here and shoot the video, and get the song cleared. And man, they don't want to do that, man. They don't want to ask no nigga for no feature. They be, you know how street niggas is. They don't want to be asking artists for features. They feel like everything need to be free. They don't want to be doing interviews with no niggas that they don't respect. They don't want to smile in your face. None of that there, man. They like the jury, the cars, and the hoes that come from this shit, but that's it, man. A lot of these rappers, though, I ain't saying Future, but a lot of these, you damn that gotta be slanging. That's the only way you're gonna eat. Because if you just a stepper and a soldier, you ain't gonna have no money. You're gonna have to look for finesse 2 times to buy you out. But if you playing with 10 bricks of the fit, 1,000 pounds of the gas, 1,000 pills, you really ain't even got time to be around finesse like that. You gotta stay in the trap, make sure she's straight. You can link up with them when you do, but yeah. So anytime when you see soldiers all around, or these niggas all around the artist that much, like 24/7, they more so are steppers. They not trappers. The only way you will see everybody around each other all the time is if the rapper actually still doing his thing. But if they can be around this artist 24/7, or pretty much majority of the time that you see the artist, they are steppers. They are not niggas who playing with 5 keys and got 300,000-400,000 saved up. Man, hell no. Rollo ain't had time when he was getting all this shit on the plane. He didn't have time to be up under Gucci Man 24/7, or to be up under Future 24/7. And man, ain't had time for that shit though. Come on, man. So he had to make sure shipments coming in. He had to go meet with the plug, go to Cali, go in the mountains, go. He ain't got time to be up under them niggas. It don't matter what you can offer him, because this phone right here make him bringing a month, bringing in 2 to 3 million. I'm gonna be up under you for, because you got to show here, you got to do that just to get pictures and shake hands and man, fuck all that. But I bet you we can drive the same cars, or we can wear the same jewelry. I bet when you go to Johnny Dang, I can go with you. If you spend 100K on a watch, I can spend 100K on a watch. If you go spend 10K in shopping spree, I can do the same thing. Your bitch got all the bags. I can get a bitch and get her all the bags. Whatever you doing, I can do. But I can't be up under you like that. It'll take for these niggas to get caught like Rollo, then realize and find other hustles. Like Casino could have been doing what Rollo doing now, flipping houses. It's still not the same amount of money that you make off the dog food, but and fit, but like damn, it's a lot of income can come from this. It'd be like selling dope though. Flipping houses, doing, get you some trucks, get you whatever. Then get you an artist or two if you want to. Yeah. But it's an ugly situation because it's fentanyl, man. Like they ain't gonna show no mercy with this right here, man. There wasn't no studio over there, nothing. 'Cause what Casino gonna say he was over there for? And you got 80,000 with you. Was you coming over there to buy some of this shit? But if the Feds been on y'all, you can't just say anything. This ain't no state police type bus. They just kick the door in. So yeah, man. It's a 10-year sentence. Minimum is 10 years. Up to life. If you can kill, if 21 keys of fit can kill over 10 million people, you don't think they'll give you life or 40 years? Or, but I guess he had to be there. He had to make sure shit right. And when you in this shit, when you that deep in and you get that many keys, you gotta make sure shit right. You can't be over there and over. Now you gotta be right there. It's easy to be like, you should have somebody you can trust, but you gotta be there because you can't trust everybody. You gotta make sure shit weighing up right, package right. This dude right here want 5, he want 10, he want 3, he want 1, he want 2, he want 1.5, he want 2.5, he want 3.5, he want. Got to count this money, make sure the money right. Yeah, sometimes if he plays, but he got the other dude probably got 280K. He need Casino to bring the rest because they trying to cop, some more shit, flip everything. Holidays coming. They was gonna eat. They was gonna have a nice holiday. Thanksgiving, Christmas, a lot of money's gonna come in from all this shit. Sometimes nigga can have all that there and be in the hole with the plug still. Cause they lost the shipment. Or a nigga got, you know what I'm saying, those got kicked. I tell other members in free bands, if you got switches on your guns, you may want to clear shit out the house. You never know who door finna get kicked next. If you got shit inside the house, a whole bunch of money over here, you may want to move shit around. Cause you never know how many more doors gonna get kicked, who gonna flip, you never know. So you sitting, you watching this video, and you can go in the other room and pull out 100 P's, or you'd be like, man, it's just marijuana. Yeah, but you got a Blick in here. You got 2 Blicks. You got money counters. You got all this stuff. It ain't just nothing but hey, man, you better move shit around. Sometimes you ain't no way to move this shit at. So yeah, man. Riding, making sales on this right now, you need to be real careful. Because ain't no way the feds don't got no board for all the free band members. And like, yeah, he be over here, he be over there. We know he do this, he do that. So if y'all riding around, or he drive this car, like they had y'all picture in the car that y'all been seen in, or he get a lot of rentals. Yeah, go to all the. If I'm the feds, I go to all the rental car places. If you see these guys, give us a call. If they rent a car, just let us know what car they got and all this stuff. I ain't saying don't give him a car. I ain't saying hold him. Nah, just let us know we rented him this car. It could be like that. Maybe not though. You still got Turo. What if Turo? I work with the feds, and anytime you rent a Turo car, and the feds watching you, Turo, I let them know he just rented this car. A lot of these big multi-millionaire companies, they be working with the feds. They alert them. You get an Uber alert them. They call the CEO of Uber. Hey, anytime this person right here under this name, or this person under this name rent a car or get an Uber or a Lyft, let us know what Lyft or Uber he in. When he get a Lyft, where is he getting dropped off at? They let him know. As soon as you get in it, they know. So they can pull the Uber over, whatever. So man, nigga better be careful moving around, man. I know y'all got sales to make. Black Friday coming up, Christmas coming up. Man, y'all can get pulled over at any given time. And y'all can have blicks on y'all, work on y'all just reeing up, whatever. A whole bunch of money on y'all. Shit finna start happening. They just started this shit off and they scored big. Big. Scooter died on his birthday. Future on his birthday. Got to deal with this. Even though they got locked up, I think on the 14th, 15th. Now, if they gave Casino a bond, they'll see if Future will bond them out. Or like, okay, they know Casino got access to Future. So they give him a bond, $1 million, $2 million, he'll make that. But they're also gonna put the feds that's gonna push their attention on Future. Like, oh, okay, Future gonna buy his lawyers. Future gonna buy them out. Future gonna do this. Future. So now we can start saying free band, free band, free band. Because the top source is Future. The money source is Future if needed. So that's the only thing. When you be buying niggas out, they make you hot too. Yeah, the money legit, but but y'all hit that like button, man. Like, we definitely gonna speak on this again and again and again as more details come out. I already know Sadie Nash, she gonna break down the full paperwork when it come out. So y'all make sure y'all tune in with Sadie Nash, and all the other bloggers that's gonna do their thing on this topic right here, man. But we gonna touch back on it. Casino, man. Fucked up, man. 21 keys, over 380K in cash, gun, money counter, what you seal up the meat with, all that, yeah. Over there in the Airbnb, man. Clayton County, facing life, mandatory 10 years. Feds. Follow me on IG, _game_spitter. You need your credit right. Reach out, man, so I can send you that link. Follow my backup channel. He was with him. Donate to the channel. $Game Spitter.